Peace. Let's take a moment to realize ourselves in the world and to be grateful. To be grateful for the immense depth of pain and suffering that we are capable of experiencing and the truth that you can find in it. And the doorway, the gateway that provides of humility. It is a very funny thing, you know. I would never want someone to envy me. I would never want someone to envy me. And I would never wish it upon another person to be me or to experience in the way that I do. Because there is not an easy day to it. And you will not hear me complain about that. There is not an easy way to be who I am. Very often it is a bit like sounds I'm sure dramatic, but it is a bit like feeling the pain of everything that has ever been and wearing a smile. You know, it is a type of pain where you will sit back and be like, where has this even come from? And it comes from this place of care. Place of care. That I will wish goodness upon all things. And so often it is not what I get to see. And this is very important in the context that I'm always speaking to you and to myself, to offer this, to point you inwards, and to encourage you to find goodness within yourself, to find love within yourself, to find peace within yourself, to find God and empowerment in these things that are within you. Because that is the only way you will ever see them in the world. As if you have found them in yourself and you have brought them out. And that is the role that we all must play for ourselves and the role that we must seek to play for each other. To embrace that pain, to embrace struggling and suffering, not to shield yourself away from it, not to run and hide from it, but to embrace it, to accept it. To accept it is a gift that comes with experience, that comes with being in itself, that comes with consciousness, and that it is taking you to a higher depth of that, to a greater depth. And the more that you are capable of feeling, the more that you will feel that pain and that struggle and that suffering. And it sounds strange, but in this way, that is love, that you would be capable of feeling that. That is an exceptionally profound thing, that you are capable of feeling pain. And not just your pain, the pain of all things. You know, we are all crying out in that way, whether we know it or not. We are crying out for our Creator. We are crying out for love, and for peace, for fulfillment, for meaning. And I think it is exceptionally profound, and especially profound, that in the greatest depth of sorrow and struggle, whenever you exerted all power that is yours, you have been left depleted. You are lost. You are broken. You are alone. In the greatest depth of that suffering and that struggle, whatever it is, that is where you do find that love and that place of peace, that God that is within you, that one comfort that cannot be taken from you and that can be gifted upon all things through a presence that you are. And in that way, that pain, that struggling, that suffering, it's a mercy in that way. You are being provided what you are seeking through that. And perhaps only through that. And so I would just like to take a moment for myself to say thank you for the things that I've been through and for the things that I will go through and for who I am and the immensity of suffering and pain that will be included in that. I'm grateful for it. I embrace and accept it as a gift. And I pray for me and for you and for all life upon this earth and in the heavens that we are blessed with discernment in navigating that. That we are shielded and protected and delivered in a higher way through that. And that we have the strength to carry that gift well. And to do well for ourselves with it. And to do well for others with it. And not to fear it, and not to hate it, but to embrace and accept it as a part of our wholeness. Is a part of your being. And that of all things. Is a necessary part of nature. In your own development. In the development of all things. That we can remember it, is a gift. And find necessary relief within that. And to know at last, it will be okay. It will be okay. It is very likely everything that you have called for, that you have sought, that you have asked for. I have never prayed for something to be easy. I've never thought or asked for something to be easy. And that is God's love, Whatever you think of yourself, God knows the truth. And whatever challenges you are facing right now, whether you believe you are capable of overcoming them or persisting through them, whether you believe you have the strength or if you believe you do not, your Creator knows of you, what you are capable of enduring, and what it will do for you that you endure it. And that this is a love and a mercy and a grace that you are being delivered to. That you come to that same realization of your own worth, of your own capability, that your Creator has always known of you. So let us say thank you and be grateful. And allow that in all things to be as they are and as they are meant to be. Beautiful love and truth. Glory, grace, strength, thanks. Grateful, God. That you are courage, strength, protection. I'm with you. Peace.